What should one do when what they want to be isn't what they're best at? Everyone searches for some kind of meaning, for the correct way to live. What do they fight for? How should they live? No one can answer these questions for us. All we have is the right to waver. Like stray dogs who have hit rock bottom.
Impossible!
Is it possible?
Of course it is. The words from your past are fundamentally meaningless. They do not dictate who you are now.
If I may shed away my burden now, I will.
Go die, Were-Tiger!
I'm spent. If he stands back up, I don't know what I'll do. I did it. Zelda. I'll be there soon. And bring you the happiness you've always deserved. He still has the control terminal.
You idiot. Weren't you paying attention? I took it from him during the last attack.
What? Why haven't you stopped it?
I would love to rip you to shreds right now, but I've used up all of my strength, so this will have to do.
You're gonna pay for this. I swear. Descending? But why? I haven't done anything.
Hand it to me. It's not responding. Something's going on.
It's no good. It's not responding from here either. The ship is going to fall.
Is that him?
We're running out of time. We need to do something or everyone's gonna die.
It's no use. Someone has infiltrated the ship's navigations. They are in control now.
That can't be.
There's still a way.
I know that voice. That you, Kyoka?
I overheard the situation. Even if the Moby Dick can't be stopped from falling, we can destroy it prematurely, making it crash before it reaches the city. I can do that using this drone.
Kyoka, that's an amazing idea. We can save everyone. Could you help us get the parachutes ready? You'll need to plan your escape as well.
I can't. I'm a prisoner here. My ankle is chained to the floor. I wouldn't be able to make it to the evacuation system.
But then, how are you gonna...
Forget about me and go ahead with the plan.
Don't be stupid! We'll find another way! You've gotta change course!
I didn't think there was any ray of hope left for me. But today, I finally understood something. I still have the power to make a choice. If I sacrifice myself in order to save everyone, I'd also pass the entrance exam in the process. I'd become a real member of the agency. That's something I'd never regret.
Please don't do this! Let go of me, Octagoma! Kyoka, listen to me!
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Kyoka, no! Why? Why did it have to happen to her?
Kyoka. What a little fool. If she hadn't embraced the hope of living in the world of light, she would still be alive now.
This was the outcome we had hoped for, Atsushi.
Dazai, President.
Kyoka conquered her demons and saved this city from harm. She demonstrated the virtues expected of the agency.
But I still don't understand. Why did she have to die?
I'll admit, the process seems merciless. However, there's a reason all of this had to play out this way.
My ability is called All Men Are Created Equal. Its field of range applies only to members of the agency.
His ability allows an individual gifted greater control of their own ability. The reason you're able to control your Were-Tiger abilities now is because you joined the agency. Kyoka was able to pass the test and become an official member. Right before the impact. Do you see what I'm getting at?
Using Demon Snow's blade, I was able to cut the chain and escape. So I'm back.
Welcome back.
You're hurting me.
My bad.
Sorry we had to keep it a secret from you both. But if we hadn't, it wouldn't have made for a proper entrance exam, now would it? Will we end up in the mountains?
The sea.
Roger that.
Did you guys plan this from the beginning?
The enemy's been defeated, and Kyoka's back safe and sound. Isn't that all that matters right now?
Wait, Dazai! What about me? After that final battle, do you think I'm strong?
Let's see now. You did help take out Francis, but you look like you're about to fall over from exhaustion.
Does that really matter? I still won!
You have become strong. Oops. It's a nice view, isn't it? This is your city, Atsushi. You saved it.
Is this my city? Really? The war amongst the gifted may be over, but it caused enormous damage in Yokohama. Now, the government's work is just getting started. Cleaning up after such a huge mess. I don't think I'll be sleeping at home for days. Setting all that aside for now, however, have you considered our request for your assistance, Mr. Melville? It would be very much appreciated.
I just want to watch the sea for now.
Your information would help us out a great deal. We wouldn't even have to arrest any guild members who weren't involved with that plot.
Do you really think a mere grunt, such as myself, would have that kind of information?
Yes, I do. Because a long time ago, you were the leader of the guild.
I wish that you young'uns wouldn't insist on bringing up the past.
You would save me a lot of sleepless nights by cooperating. And I'd rather not have to use these.
I never imagined that ship would end up underwater. It's a shame. I was comfortable there.
On the Moby Dick?
In the guild. Now that the boss is missing in action, I hear all sorts of insurgencies have sprouted up within the group. It was all fun while it lasted, but it's time to bid a kind goodbye.
Yeah. Life goes on like it always does.
That's true. Well, I'm gonna go back home and finish working on my biography. What about you two?
I'm going to look for Lord Francis. I'm sure he's alive.
Guess you're gonna go back to your family, right, John?
Not just yet.
Huh?
I have to stop the revolts happening in the guild.
Come again? That's a surprise. And here I was thinking that you hated the boss's guts.
I do. I hate anyone who uses money to control people. But he depended on his wealth to save his family. And unfortunately for him, this was the result. I can't leave things on this note.
The contract. It is finally fulfilled.
Still kicking, huh, Lovecraft? What are you gonna do now?
Go to sleep. Just who was that guy?
Does it really matter? All I know is he's one of my few friends. Hey, Kyoka. After you.
One, two. Congratulations! Welcome to the agency! Cheers!
Atsushi, how are your injuries?
Oh, I'm all better now.
Because of your heroic actions, the city was saved from destruction. As your senior, there's something very important I wanted to tell you. First of all, despite the fact that you engaged in a solo operation, I will remind you that we typically conduct our missions in teams. Also, I expect you to be an upstanding gentleman towards Kyoka now that she'll be working closely with us. Don't let me catch you doing anything shameful towards her, do you hear me? I know
Give it a rest, Sergeant Buzzkill. Leave the poor kids alone, will ya? Why don't you come have a drink with me?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Wasn't there something else you wanted to tell them?
You did well, the both of you.
All right, let's drink the night away!
Hang on a moment.
Oh, are you gonna leave me high and dry,
An
Kunikita?
upstanding gentleman would probably apologize. Haruno, Naomi,
Huh?
Please forgive me! I know that I was under Q's curse, but I did some awful things to you both. If I'd had more control over my emotions, that never would have happened.
Oh, now I remember.
I'm sorry. Will you ever forgive me?
Atsushi, you don't have to worry about that anymore. All of that stuff's already in the past now.
Are you sure?
We're sure.
Thank goodness. I really do feel terrible about it. I can't believe he was able to get me to do all those things.
Atsushi. This is the first time I'm hearing about all this. What exactly did you do to Naomi?
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Calm down.
Rambo. I brought over the new piece you asked about over the phone.
Hey, Ed, you came.
Glad you could make it. Is it really all right for me to be here like this,
Rambo, the boss wants to talk to
I am
you.
from a rival group.
Then give me a moment. I'll be right back.
Huh? Oh, wait, don't leave me alone.
How could you?
That was impressive work, Doctor.
Thank you, sir.
The agency would be nothing without you.
It's a party. Drink with me.
Well, I guess one could
What,
say
are you
that.
afraid of getting drunk?
Well, Carl, seems like everyone's having fun, aren't they? It's a Romane Conti. So generous. Isn't this your treasure? If there's a better occasion to open this baby up, then I don't know what it is. Let's make a toast.
To victory. Delicious.
Boss, how should we punish Octagawa?
Punish him. He was a crucial element in our success. Octagawa has always been a bit of a loose cannon. As many times as he's gone rogue, causing mayhem in the process, he's always gotten results. As long as he continues to succeed, there will be no repercussions. I wanted to ask you, Koyo, when you were captured by the agency, why didn't you try and escape? It ought to have been quite easy for you to pull off.
Now, why didn't I? Perhaps the tea was just to die for.
Hey, sister, let's make a deal. Just us two grown-ups. I have a plan for saving Kyoka.
I'm listening.
If we succeed, we'll be able to save not only Kyoka's life, but her happiness as well.
Dazai had already seen how all of this would play out to the very end. What a terrifying man.
Listen, Koyo. Your powers are undeniable. If you wanted to leave the Port Mafia and go after Kyoka, it would be quite difficult for me to stop you from doing so.
I know that. Sadly, I have to help a clumsy leader with re-establishing their organization.
I'm quite grateful for that. But I prefer the women in my life to be under 12.
Don't start, or I'll sew your mouth shut.
Damn you, Dazai! I'll kill you next time for sure!
He's so adorable. Is it all right? Let me get a shot. My camera's not on. Hold on. I got it.
Here we go. Oh, that's right. Where's Dazai?
What a weird piece. I bet I could even paint something like this.
I wanted to thank you for your help, Hirotsu.
I did practically nothing. I merely leaked the infiltration route of the Moby Dick to Higuchi.
Yes, but once she knew, it was a sure bet she'd tell Octagawa. And once he knew, it was obvious he'd go there on his own to get Atsushi.
Why did you go through all that trouble to bring Octagawa and the Tiger Boy together?
You could call it insurance. We need to be ready. A real disaster is coming our way. And he's already on the move.
So the destruction of the Moby Dick was a failure. Still, just about everything else is going according to plan. We succeeded in creating a rift within the guild, and recruited talented gifted such as yourself.
I'm only helping for the time being to fulfill my end of the deal, and to see that Margaret is resuscitated.
That's fine by me, Pastor. We'll work together and paint this land with the blood of the guilty. All for the sake of a better world.
From past experiences, I know that we won't be able to avoid going to war with the demon. Akutagawa is formidable enough by himself, but his abilities are most effective when used in a supporting role. He would be a powerful ally when complementing an attacker such as Atsushi, who excels at speed and pure strength. We'll need something more ingenious than ever to fight against the demon. Something even stronger than the former double black team of me and Chuya. They might pull it off.
Tell me something. Why do you treasure Yokohama? You work so hard to defend the people who live in this city.
An old friend of mine once told me something. Fight for the side of good and protect the vulnerable. At least then it'll make your world a little more beautiful.
Tenny Muho.
This is the city we protected. What worthless nonsense.
強い何今の何今のなんで知らないの今のいるまだいやこれかもうパルス来てんだけど HP 俺1ミリ飲まれたら死ぬ嫌だパルスに舐められたら死ぬペロペロ
Penta are going to get a vision on them soon, but they've got vision. Dianis here, Mytek taking shots down. Tweede knocked and down. Oh, there's a nade coming in over the top. That could be such a big nade. Oh, it's just going to roll past the tree. Oh, what a nade from Copper Magic. He wipes them out in one single nade.
По дороге, пацаны. А не по дороге. Мимо нас. За камень стал. Я вас справа, короче, слева забираю.
Genau, so selbsterfüllende Prophezeiung. Oh, schöner Spray.
Alter, der Toni hier mit Erfahrung schön um die Seite, wird aber... Oh, LOL, Alex auch nochmal down. Was ist denn mit ihm los? Er ballert ja das komplette Team. Ja, das komplette Team alleine rausgenommen.
Toni Sousa! Was für ein Verrückter! Das brutale Maschine.
Jeder hat zwar von hinten geholfen, jetzt aber Brexco und das schafft er nicht.
What's up, boys? Can you kill the last guy?
No, but I'm gonna come crash by you.